What's going on, family? I hope you've been taking care of yourself. I hope you've been enjoying every moment. I hope you've been present. Be present in the moment. Do not worry about the future nor the past. The past already happened. It cannot be controlled. So, with that understanding, you now have knowledge of what you need to do, right? The past cannot be controlled. The future is in the now. So either way it goes, you have to be present. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why we're afraid to be present is because some of us don't trust ourselves to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? We think that, we're gonna make mistakes, a lot of mistakes, which is okay. And I myself can tell you that I was once the person that was afraid to, you know, make mistakes, and I was afraid to trust myself too. But one thing you gotta realize is Spirit will never lie to you. You are the source. You know what I'm saying? So all the answers that you seek, you can't find the right answer from anyone else but yourself. Even if someone's telling you what you need to hear, at the end of the day, the decision is still up to you. I can tell you what you should be doing, and I can tell you what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? As if right now, but at the end of the day, that decision is your decision to make, despite what I'm telling you, right? So we are experiencing the biggest shift, right, of majority of our lives right now. And what you have to understand is this shift requires your full attention, right? This shift requires you to be on point when it comes to your mental health, your physical health, and your emotional health, and your spiritual health. You know what I'm saying? Your spiritual growth. When I say this to say that. I said that to say this. Excuse me. The reason why I'm telling you this requires your full attention is because it deals with us. It deals with us tapping into who we are and us speaking the truth that's been suppressed for a long period of time, right? And it's for us to understand that unity is the greatest weapon that we have, and we're not understanding that. We don't understand unity because we think we are either better than someone else or we're different from them. We come from different worlds, which is true, but when it comes down to it, they target every last one of us, especially the melanated people. You get what I'm saying? So you have to understand, you have to come together with the people that actually understands you, cherish you, and value you. When I say come together, I'm not saying come together with every single people, because not all skin folk is kinfolk. Not everybody's gonna understand you or be aware of what you got going on, or even be tapped into your level of consciousness, right? But right now should be the time where you're just bettering yourself, improving yourself, so you can attract your tribe, your fellow tribe members. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful of that. You get what I'm saying? So really just take the time to do what you got to do. Because everything, when it comes down to it, it deals with you. We have to come together, but we can't come together if none of us are whole and complete within ourselves, and we're not comfortable with stepping out of our comfort zone, or setting boundaries, or letting it be known how we should be moving forward. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes down to raising your vibration and understanding yourself, you have to be full and you have to be complete within yourself. You have to understand this is where you need to be, and this is what I'm gonna do to get there. Okay, if there's baggages that's holding me back, I will let that go, because I know once I let go of that baggage itself, great things will come to me in abundance, because I've taken that initiative to step out my comfort zone and let go of something that I was so comfortable with. And because now I am moving out my comfort zone, I know not only I'm gonna learn new things, but I'm gonna become this version of myself that I've never imagined. You are a magical being. You are a magical being. You are a magical being. So why am I saying you are a magical being? I'm saying you are a magical being because the power within yourself does not go unnoticed despite who you are around. Everyone can feel you. They just don't understand you from a deeper level because they never took that time to understand you, because they thought you were like everybody else, which you are not. You cannot be placed in a category because you surpass this 3D illusion. This 3D illusion puts everybody in a specific folder, so whenever they need them, they could just grab them. But they can't do that with you. Why can't they do that with you? because you are unique and you understand this world from a deeper aspect, right? Do not play their games, because their games will only hinder your growth. Do not allow them to see you for anything less than the God or goddess that you are. Some of y'all are ascended masters. Some of y'all are doing some of the things y'all did back then in y'all past lives. So really, I'm going to really need for you to start taking yourself serious. I'm going to keep saying that. Everything that you are looking for, and everything that you are looking for, is within yourself. The moment you take the moment you put your time and effort to focus on the outside world, you'll only be drained, and the outside will only kick your ass. You get what I'm saying? Because this is not you. The outside version of you is a stranger compared to the authentic version of you. The outside version of you, the version that relies on this 3D illusion, is the version they want you to be. But the version that you choose to be, the version that you actually naturally are, is you. So this is the person that you want to be for them, this system, and this is the person that you want to be for you. The choice is up to you. I'm not going to tell you what you need to be doing, how you need to navigate your life, or what you need to be doing, because at the end of the day, everyone has their own decision to make, and everyone has to understand it deals with the mind. So how do you perceive this world? How do you perceive your space? How do you perceive the energy that is being thrown at you, or the energy that you are reciprocating with whomever you're communicating with, or the energy that you're putting out there? You get what I'm saying? So ultimately, it comes with you. It deals with you. Excuse me. So when you're trying to be like everybody else, take the moment to really think about what you're doing. Am I doing this to help me? Or am I doing this to help somebody else understand, look at me from a different perspective than who I actually am? Some people will stop you from being yourself in order for them to feel like they got one up on you. So understand that. Do not let these people get the benefit of the doubt. The time is now. If you are contemplating on doing something, hey, do it now. Figure out a way. You have all the ideals within yourself. Nobody can give you the answer. Only you have the answer. Fam, I could come on here and motivate you and inspire you and tell you what's going on in this world every single day. But until you take the initiative to actually pay attention, do your own research, none of these things I'm saying will ever make sense to you, or you will never understand it. So to understand certain informations, you have to raise your frequency. You have to tap into who you are. That goes for everybody. For me to understand certain things that I listen to, I have to raise my frequency to match that vibration, to understand it. You get what I'm saying? So when I'm coming on here and I'm telling you these things, I'm not telling you these things to be funny, to want to fit in, family. I'm telling you this because this is the reality that we are living in. And we have to understand that this reality itself is a facade. All of this was meant to keep us trapped down here with them, with the oppressors, the elite. The moment you decide to wake up, fam, they'll try to hush you. They'll try to make it seem like you're crazy. But you're never crazy. You just understand yourself. The knowledge that you are speaking on, the vibration that you are currently on, is not of their understanding. It's not from their frequency. It's from something else, something greater than what they've projected onto you. So tap in, understand. The world is returning back to its natural state, but it's going to take some time. Some things are going to have to be rebuilt. In order for these things to be rebuilt, these old ways have to be destroyed. The system ways have to be destroyed. Fam, I do not fear death. If I cease to exist, I know I'm spreading my truth. I would not sit here and be fear-mongering. Fam, look at what I'm telling you. These are what goes against everything that these people want to happen. So don't be afraid, family. When you speak your truth, I'd rather ascend and spoke my truth than ascend and not have done anything with all the knowledge that I've had. That's just me personally. But that's just me. I say.